What is going on, guys? Rewinds here, and in this video we are going to be talking about the rumored and pretty much confirmed new Dragon Ball web anime that's going to be called Dragon Ball Magic. I am going to talk a little bit about my thoughts on this and pretty much what the premise of this is, if you guys don't know already, and kind of what I see, I guess, in terms of potential and what are some pros and cons of, the series in general. But I did make a little poll over here, as you guys can see on my Twitter. Not too many people really voted on it, but we got 14 votes, and I pretty much just asked if people are excited for Dragon Ball Magic. 57% of people said yes, 28% said no, and 14% said meh. So, where do I stand among this? You guys might be wondering. So I'm kind of in the zone of meh. I want to be optimistic about it, but the premise is just really, really similar to Dragon Ball GT in terms of the whole Goku and Supreme Kai turning into a kid. So if you guys didn't know, that is the premise. Goku and Supreme Kai are going to be turned into a kid by a demon, I believe, wishing them to be like that. There are some good things about this, of course, too, and that's the fact that it's very likely we aren't going to have Goku remain in this kid form, and this is going to be more of a, adventurous kind of series, and we don't really know how long it's going to go for sure either. There are rumors it's only going to be 13 to 15 episodes, but there's also some people saying it's going to go longer. That's where like the leaks kind of conflict. But some things that are confirmed is that this is going to be a web anime, so it's not going to be airing on TV in Japan. It might air on TV in other, different countries, but for the most part, what seems to be the case is that it's going to be streaming on Crunchyroll, from what a lot of the leakers are predicting. So we're going to have that, and the premise is pretty much going to be Goku and Supreme Kai being turned into kids, and they're pretty much going to be trying to defeat this demon that turned them that way, and they're probably going to try turning back by the end of the series. So yeah, that seems to be the premise. I mean, I guess it is kind of interesting if you throw in the Supreme Kai there. I've noticed some people are hating on that aspect too, because I guess some people really don't like him like that. Some people do. It's very mixed. And the whole Kid Goku thing is definitely kind of iffy. I want to be optimistic about it though, give him a chance. I'm not going to say for sure that this is going to be bad or anything like that. But yeah, I think they could have done better on the story end for sure. The pros of this though are the fact that we do have Toriyama involved this time around, like pretty decently involved from what I'm hearing. So this could turn out to be more of a fun story compared to what GT gave us, which in my opinion was really, really boring and probably the worst arc we had in Dragon Ball as a whole, that being that Black Star Dragon Ball arc at the start of GT. But yeah, hopefully stuff, is a bit better. Toriyama hopefully, made things more fun, and I'm sure he's definitely gonna, help improve things here on the story end on that. And if you are wondering on the animation end, this is supposedly meant to be, a really, really well animated series. Apparently, the animators behind the scenes have been working really hard to make this look as good as it possibly can, and apparently there is going to be a old kind of style with the art, which is also going to be pretty cool. I don't know how exactly it's going to look. I don't know if it's going to be like, that first couple minute span of Dragon Ball Super Superhero in the 2D animation, or if it's going to look more closer to the 90s style, or maybe we'll get some sort of hybrid style. I'm not sure yet, but the art and animation end is definitely something to look forward to if you're a big visual person. At least that's what the leakers are saying. So look forward to that if you're interested in that. For the story, I say just go in optimistic, and or at least, open-minded, and hope things kind of pan out well. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. I honestly think it's gonna end up being alright at the end of the day. I just wish that, at some point we could get Dragon Ball Super back soon, because we do have the Moral arc and the Granola arc to get animated, and those sound so much more interesting to me than the premise of this. But hey, at least this is something. We'll get to see Dragon Ball come back in some form, and it does make sense that this is happening. And by the way, this is supposed to supposedly come out next year. It does make sense that this would be happening then, because I believe it's a Dragon Ball anniversary. So maybe to celebrate Kid Goku, they're throwing in a arc like this. So that's why I'm saying it could really end up being, a fun little arc. And I honestly hope that that's what it turns out to be. But I would love to definitely hear what you guys think so far too of the premise of Dragon Ball Magic. And just to confirm a few more things, no, this is not Dragon Ball GT 2.0 from what everyone's saying. It's its own little separate thing, and there are, different leaks suggesting that either this occurs around that super timeline, somewhere, maybe either before Battle of Gods or a little after, or it occurs right after the end of Dragon Ball Z, which I guess, could kind of make people get GT vibes a little bit. But honestly, everyone seems pretty confident that we're going to have Goku turn back into an adult this time, so I don't think it should be that bad. And I personally am going to be someone who's not really happy if we do go down the route again of GT and just have Goku remain a kid. Personally, not a fan of that idea overall. It was a cool idea for an arc if they did the arc right, but I don't think I want to see that as Goku just remaining a kid. Wasn't really a fan of that plot point in GT, and definitely won't be a fan of it now if they decide to bring that back for good. So hopefully we steer away from that, and hopefully this is just a fun, adventurous show, whether it goes for 13 to 15 episodes or whether it goes for 30 to 50, we don't know yet, but look forward to it on the animation end, and hopefully it's good. That's all I can say. But that's going to wrap up this one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Hope you guys have a good day or night whenever you guys are watching this video. I'm Rewinds, and I'm out.